Hey everyone, my name is Jazz, and I'm the youngest person to ever win an Oscar. So yep, I'm pretty famous. My mom's an actor too, but she hasn't achieved half of what I have at 16. I've always lived in the spotlight. My mom started taking me to red carpet shows as soon as I could talk.
Oh, our baby Jazz is such a delight. She can already do a lot of famous monologues. Go on, baby. Show them.
Look here, mister. I'm not a child, and when I say pay me my money, I mean pay it now.
So this is how my mom always made sure that I followed exactly in her footsteps to become a famous star since the day I was born. My mom made me start practicing catwalk and model poses in heels when I was only 5. Weird, huh? I know.
Mom, I can't walk. These are too high.
Nonsense. The sooner you get used to them, the better.
Ouch, my ankle.
But life was good when I was with my nanny, Miss Nona. Miss Nona also doubled as my home teacher. After classes every day, she would take me to the park where I could go play with kids my age. I loved it.
Okay, guys, let's do a race first to the top of the jungle gyms. Win, go, go, go.
One day, Miss Nona and I came home from the park to find Mom home early. Unlike my mom, Miss Nona always cheered for me, even when I wasn't winning.
Yes, Jazz, get him, baby!
What do you mean you took my child to a park to play with filthy kids?
I'm so sorry. She was lonely and needed to play with kids her age.
My daughter does not play with street kids. Look at her. She's a star. You're fired.
No, Mom. Please don't fire Miss Nona. I love her.
Tough luck. We never found another nanny as good as Miss Nona, so Mom put me in school, but even then she would pull me out of school whenever she felt like it.
Jazz, you're going to the set with me today.
I can't. I have a math test today.
Listen here. You're about to become the biggest star of Hollywood. Trust me, with a face like that, you can afford it to be dumb.
But Mom...
By the time I went to high school, I was a certified dummy.
So, Jazz, can you tell me the chemical name for water?
I don't know. I wish my mom would let me live my life, at least for once. And I guess the universe sent help. One day, my mom and I were sharing a rare dinner together when she got a message from my agent.
Goodness, we may have to fire your agent. Would you believe that she's attempting to book you for a Broadway show in New York?
New York?
Imagine that the show is going to be for 6 months, and you'd have to be there the entire time without me. Hard pass.
6 months away from my mom, count me in. But Mom, imagine if I get to become the youngest person to win a Tony Award for the show.
I guess you're right.
Jackpot! New York! Here I come! For the very first time in my life, I felt like I was truly living. One night after rehearsals, I was alone in my hotel room when I was hit by a sudden wave of loneliness. I knew many celebrities and my pictures on social media have millions of likes, but I had never had a real friend. I looked out my window and saw people having fun, so I instantly decided to wear a disguise and take a casual stroll. I created a new face for myself, wore a cute wig, and headed into the street. Wow, no one recognized me. It was so cool without all the cameras and limelight. So on every night that I wasn't working, I disguised myself, hit the streets, and did things I was never allowed to do before. One night, I was strolling down the streets when I noticed a carnival. So I went in. Everyone was having fun, but I wished I had someone to go on the rides with. Later that night, I was going to my room when I noticed a scuffle around the fountain. I saw a boy bullying a girl my age.
Give it to me.
Unhand Mrs. Potts! You're weirdo! You're too dumb to have a guitar!
Hey, give it back to her.
And who are you? The police!
I'm someone who's gonna kick your ass if you don't return her guitar right now. I know Taekwondo and let me show you. Then I instantly snatched it from the guy and he ran off.
Wow, you're so tough. Thank you. My name is Molly. My mom works in this hotel. So we live here. Here, your wig.
You're welcome. I tried to walk away as fast as possible, but Molly followed me.
So what's your name? Holy mother, I know you. You're Jazz.
How? No, I'm Sally.
Please, I can recognize you from a pile of anything. My mother's your biggest fan, and I've watched everything you've been in.
Ugh, fine. It is me. But please don't tell anyone. I don't want to get recognized.
Your secret is safe with me, and you know that now makes us best friends.
I thought Molly was joking, but the next day I heard a knock on my door.
Hey, bestie, get your wig. Let's go out.
To where?
The carnival. It's buzzing out there.
My heart jumped for joy. I didn't bother telling her that I had been at the carnival already. This time I had an amazing time on the rides with Molly. And just like that, Molly became my best friend. Every day she would head to school while I worked. And when she came back, we would spend hours talking about everything she did in school.
So the girl walked in and the gym teacher loses it. He starts chasing her and said, "Hey, stop sassing me." And she answered, "I'm sorry, but Sass is my middle name."
Your school sounds like so much fun. Gosh, I wish I could come with you. The thought of going to school with Molly never left me. So one day, as we were watching my Avatar World video, I got an idea. Hey, what if I registered at your school in disguise?
I love that. But how would that work?
I'll tell my agent that I need to go to school to research for a new role. She can get me in. After spending minutes convincing my agent that my mom was aware of this, she agreed. I'm going to school. The production crew synced rehearsals with free time from school, and I was good to go. On the night before I started, I was so nervous I couldn't sleep.
Okay, first thing, you need a new name.
What about Sally?
I like it. Nice to meet you, Sally.
The school was nothing like my private school. It was chaotic and loud and some parts smelled, but I loved it. And I loved finally being ordinary. I actually loved being expected to do homework, and life was going great.
Sally, I read your book report. It was great. Good job.
When the teacher handed me my paper with 97 written boldly on it, I instantly jumped on her and hugged her. Oh, thank you! The whole class was laughing at me, but I wasn't embarrassed at all. Molly was one of the popular girls in her class, and by being her friend, I was instantly popular too. We got invited to all the parties, and everyone wanted to hang out with us. One day, we were having lunch in the cafeteria. I was sitting at the table with Molly and her cheerleading squad.
We need a new member of the cheer team ASAP. Rhea has mono.
I can do it!
You have cheered before?
I wanted to tell her that I had only played a cheerleader in a movie, but instead I said, "Yep." I even led my team to the regional finals.
Perfect. We're gonna make it just in time for the pep rally.
What is a pep rally? We don't do that at my school.
You'll see.
The pep rally was a festival like nothing I had ever seen, and the preparation was intense. The cheer team practiced every day, but I couldn't stop feeling that the routine was so boring. After watching them kill themselves every day at practice, I decided to step up and make it better. Guys, I have an idea. I can teach you guys the routine my squad used to win a regional competition in California. After 2 days of hard work, we nailed it, and it was glorious.
Wait, isn't this the routine? From that movie that Jazz was in?
Yeah, my squad got inspired by it.
I get it. Jazz is a goddess. If I ever met her, I would kiss her feet and ask her to marry me.
I should have known that good things must always end. We were amazing at the pep rally, and we went viral on YouTube. A few weeks after the video went viral, everything went to hell. We were in class the day the nightmare started.
Will Sally and Molly report to the principal's office immediately?
I walked into the office and I felt my blood drain from my body.
Well. Hello, Sally.
Mom! What? How?
How dare you? And this is the rascal who put you to this.
No! This is all my idea. I'm sorry, Mom.
My deepest apologies, ma'am. I'm not sure how something like this happened, but we take full responsibility.
Hello, I'm Molly's mom. Sorry I'm late.
Miss Nona!
Oh, you. I should have known you had a hand in this.
What? How do you know my mother?
Shut up, I can see right through you. I know your devil mother puts you up to this.
Don't speak about my mother like that.
What is happening?
We're going home right now.
By the time we made it outside, the whole school had heard who I was.
Can you believe we have been with Jazz all this time? One time we even shared a straw. True story.
Jazz, is that really you? I'm gonna tell my grandchildren one day that I cheered with Jazz.
Please, Jazz, follow me on Instagram.
Mom! Please talk to me. What is going on?
All you need to know is that Nona woman is a devil who wanted to take you away from me.
That makes no sense. I didn't even know she was Molly's mom, and Miss Nona loved me as a baby.
Huh. That's what they want you to think. But believe me, none of this was a coincidence. The faster we're away from this dump, the better.
My mother refused to give me the answers I needed. It was a little weird that Molly was Miss Nona's daughter, but Molly was my friend. No way she was up to something like Mom suggested. I had to find the answers myself, and all the answers I needed were in New York. I had my heart in my mouth as I knocked on Molly's door, and a horrified Miss Nona opened up.
You can't be here! Get out!
Miss Nona, please help me understand, please! Then Miss Nona let me in, and she told me the story that changed my life forever.
16 years ago, my beloved sister died while giving birth to a beautiful baby. I instantly fell in love with you, but I was too young and financially unstable to keep you. So I gave you up for adoption, but never stopped wondering about you. Then I found out that you were adopted by a famous actor and have a great life. But then I saw you on that red carpet with your mother. You were just 2 and acting already. I saw sadness in your eyes that haunted me. So I came to work for your mother. I thought that with the life that she could give you and me being present, you were going to be just fine. But then...
But what? She fired you because of the park, right?
Well, that's what I thought. But she found out who I really was. I don't know how, but a week after she fired me, she came to my house with the police. She framed me for stealing jewelry. They were going to put me in jail unless I signed a deal never to contact you again. So I left LA. But every time I saw you on the screens, I felt a gush of regret for giving you up for adoption. I wanted to fight for you, Jazz, but I didn't know how. She's powerful and I'm a nobody.
Is that why you love her movies so much?
Yes, watching her on screen was the only way I felt connected to her. I'm so sorry, Jazz.
It's crazy that you're actually my cousin.
An instant surge of rage washed over me. My mother had a lot of explaining to do. Mom was home when I reached home. I'm adopted, right?
How dare you leave this house without my permission?
All my life, I told myself that you worked me like a horse because you wanted me to be better. But that's a lie. All of it is a lie. It was only your greed, right?
Oh, you're pathetic ingrate. I picked you up from the gutter, loved you, and this is what I get in return.
You never loved me. You've made me work every day of my life. You picked and groomed me to be a money machine for you. You tortured the only family I had.
That Nona woman is a thorn in my flesh. So what? I gave you a good life. I gave you fame, and you made me money. Because of me, there is one less poor child in the system. I mean, I'm almost a saint.
You're a monster!
Ugh, enough with this name-calling. Let's calmly talk about this and resolve this.
I'm going upstairs and I'll pack everything I own and will never return.
Huh? You own nothing. Do you think I'm a fool? You're my investment. I own you. Your face and your name are all trademarked by me. Every penny, all mine, you dummy.
I felt dizzy. Was the woman I called mother always a monster? You know, you always told me that being beautiful meant that I didn't need to be smart. I'm so glad that I never listened to you.
OMG, you're live.
I've been recording you the whole time. Now the world knows exactly what you are.
End scene. Come on, guys. You know, I wasn't serious. I was role-playing for a new movie.
The 3 million people who watched the live knew she was serious. It took 16 years, but her mask finally slipped and the world saw her as the devil she was. As for me, after getting the charges against Miss Nona dropped, I moved to New York to live with her. She was like a mom to me. I've also taken a break from acting to be just a normal girl now. Maybe one day I'll return to acting, but for now, I'm just a girl studying to win a scholarship in the top university in New York. And guys, I'm loving my perfectly imperfect life.
Hi, I'm Valerie from Philadelphia. Please like and subscribe. Growing up, I thought I had the coolest mom. She was a professional gymnast who'd won tons of competitions, and I wanted to be just like her, the best at something. But no matter how hard I tried, Mom always said I could do better, and she kept comparing me to others. Mommy, I won second in the art contest.
What is this? The neighbor's daughter draws like Picasso, and her art was published in a magazine.
Mom, I came in third in the math quiz.
Well, that's disappointing. Your cousin just skipped 2 grades because she's a genius.
Mom always had something to say. Your cousin's a genius, and she's so perfect, and her farts smell like flowers. In 6th grade, I really started enjoying soccer and joined the team, but I hated it when Mom came to the games. She would shout instructions at me nonstop, and once at a match, she pulled me aside during halftime.
What are you doing? You haven't scored a goal once.
But I helped others score goals, and we're winning.
But no one's noticing you. You want to be a star or someone's sidekick.
I could feel Mom's eyes on me in the second half, and I didn't want to disappoint her again. My teammate was kicking the ball down to the goalpost, and suddenly I ran after her. I tackled the ball away and scored the winning goal myself. Our team won, but everyone was angry at me for stealing the ball from my teammate. I felt terrible, but Mom was ecstatic.
Did you see that my daughter scored the winning goal? Take that, losers!
I left the soccer team, but soon after, Mom took me to my first ballet, and I just knew what I wanted to do with my life. I'm going to be a ballerina, Mom. Mom encouraged me and hired a private instructor who trained me hard for the next few years. And in 9th grade, Mom enrolled me in a fancy private school which had its own ballet team. On my first day, I was just signing up for the ballet club when I heard loud voices behind me. I turned around to see a gorgeous girl walk in, and for some reason, everyone seemed excited to see her. I thought I'd find out who she was, so I walked over with a form. Hi, are you signing up too? You can take this.
These forms are for nobodies like you. I'm already in.
Wow, what's with the attitude? And who are you?
I'm Tatiana's daughter, you fool.
What? Tatiana was a ballet superstar and my idol. I'd have to compete with her daughter. Okay, so having a famous mom doesn't mean you're any good because I've never even heard of you. I walked off before she could reply. Her name was Anastasia, and even though I'd played it cool, I was definitely intimidated. On the day of the auditions, I realized that my ballet shoes were missing. I had no choice but to borrow some spare ones for my performance. I calmed myself down as I stepped onto the stage, but just then I spotted Anastasia grinning at me from a corner, and I knew she had something to do with my shoes. I felt so bothered that I just couldn't focus. As I did a jump, I suddenly lost my balance and stumbled to the ground. I ran off the stage, my face blazing, and Mom was even angrier.
Tatiana's daughter did this. I went with that witch to school, and she was so aggressive and competitive. Of course, her daughter's just like her.
I was shocked the next day when the ballet teacher called me and said I'd been selected. I had no idea what changed her mind. Later, as I was putting stuff in my locker, Anastasia came and slammed it shut in my face.
Wow, you're such a cheater. You're only on the team because you're rich. Mommy bribed the principal. Yeah, I saw her here today. What was she talking about?
You're one to talk. I know you hid my shoes, and you keep using your famous mommy's name any chance you get. Well, now we're both here. May the best ballerina win. But I couldn't help wondering if Mom really had done something to get me on the team, so I asked her.
The principal and I are old friends. She owed me a favor.
Mom, that's cheating. I messed up.
You listen to me, Valerie. I will not have your chances ruined because of one mistake. Sometimes, to get ahead, you have to play a little dirty. Do you want to be on the team or not?
The truth was, I wanted it more than anything. It felt wrong, but I couldn't miss this chance. And by 11th grade, I'd worked so hard that I was the best in my class. Anastasia was really good, but I was better. We were soon performing in the year-end musical, and the teacher told us that professional ballet dancers would be attending. I knew Anastasia was burning because I had the lead role. Well, I'd earned my place. One rainy afternoon, I just picked up my new ballet dress from a shop, when suddenly a cyclist came charging down the pavement at full speed. I managed to jump out of the way but slipped on a puddle. I was about to land hard when someone caught me.
Whoa, gotcha!
I saw a boy with messy hair smiling down at me. Oh my God, you saved my life!
You're welcome, but you wouldn't have actually died.
Oh, I'm a ballerina. I can't afford to get injured, especially right now, so thank you.
Thank me by having lunch with me?
I can't. I don't have time to spare. And suddenly my stomach growled loudly.
Looks like you don't have time to eat either. Come on, I just saved your life.
And I gave in. His name was Seth, and he was in college. I was having such a good time that I hadn't even realized 2 hours had gone by. As he was leaving, he asked for my number. I didn't have much time to date, but he was cute and it was hard to say no. We began texting each other, and soon his messages became the highlight of my day.
Why are you always grinning like a moron these days? Is it a boy?
It's called None of Your Business.
So it is a boy. Well, if you have time to date, you're clearly not working hard enough.
Maybe some of us can do it all and still be the best. Seth and I went on our first official date soon, and being with him made me happy, so I made space for him in my crazy busy life. A few days later, I walked into school to find the halls buzzing with excitement, and I discovered it was because Tatiana was visiting. Sometime later, I went into the changing room, and I stopped short when I saw her there, my idol in the flesh. But just then, I noticed Anastasia and Tatiana started screaming at her.
You're telling me someone else got the lead in the school play? That's because your technique still isn't perfect. Why aren't you pushing yourself harder?
I work as hard as I can. Mom, I'm still one of the best.
There's no such thing. You're either the best or you're nothing. Oh, for God's sake, don't start crying. You know I can't stand it.
Saying that Tatiana left, my idol was a witch. And for once, I felt sorry for Anastasia. Hey, are you okay?
Valerie, were you spying on me? Did you hear everything?
I won't tell anyone, and your mom's wrong. Anastasia, I've seen how committed and talented you are. She's being unfair.
Who do you think you are, Mother Teresa? Did I ask for your pity? My mom's the best, and I will be too. I'm not gonna be nothing. You'll see.
Wow, these two were crazier than my mom. That afternoon, as I was leaving school, I was surprised to see Seth outside, leaning against a fancy car. Seth, what are you doing here?
Hi, I'm here for Miss Tatiana. I'm her driver.
OMG, your boyfriend is our poor driver. I thought you would have aimed a little higher, Val. Oh, maybe you can come work for us as the maid. The driver and the maid. So cute.
Seth's face turned red, and he got into the car silently. Tatiana soon joined them, and he drove off and he asked me to meet him the next day.
I'm not poor. I make good money, but I did lie that I'm in college because I wasn't sure what you'd think of me.
Why aren't you in college, Seth?
I'm taking a break. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet.
How can you live like that with no goals? You can't just be a driver. I regretted my words as I saw his hurt face.
I really admire you, Val. But there is more than one way to live. Your way doesn't have to be right for everybody.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Look, I want to take my time to find my passion and enjoy every moment like this one.
Suddenly, he leaned in and kissed me, and my heart soared. One night, as I got home from a date, I found Mom in panic.
Valerie, where were you? Why weren't you answering your phone?
Oh, I guess the battery died.
Do you know how worried I was when your instructor called and said you never turned up for rehearsal?
I stared at her in shock. How had I forgotten about my rehearsal completely?
You were with Seth, weren't you? Valerie, you have to break up with that boy.
But why?
Because he's a distraction and he's making you lose your focus. He has no goals or ambition.
You hardly know him. Mom, he's amazing and he cares about me.
But he doesn't get you. He's not right for you. You can be a superstar. Why are you letting him bring you down?
I missed one rehearsal. Big deal.
You would have never said that before you met him.
I felt so angry at Mom. Seth wasn't like me, but he made me happy. The school musical was the same day as my birthday, and Seth took me for a little picnic by the beach before dropping me at school. But suddenly, the car came to a stop in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing.
But the car just wouldn't start. This can't be happening. Why did I ever agree to go out with you today? It took a while for a cab to reach us, and I left without even looking back at Seth. But I still arrived 20 minutes after showtime, and I cried as I watched Anastasia out on the stage as the lead. Mom drove me home in complete silence, but I could feel her disappointment, and mine was even greater. So later that night, I decided to end things with Seth.
I'm really sorry, Val, but that could have happened to anyone.
No, Seth, it wouldn't have happened to me before. I would have been focused on only the show. Look, my career will always come first, and you'd understand that if you had some real goals in your life too. There was silence, and suddenly he hung up. I knew I'd hurt his feelings, and I felt devastated too, but it was the right thing to do. The next day, I was dreading seeing my team or Anastasia at school, but mostly I was feeling heartbroken over Seth. I went into the empty locker room and broke down into tears. Moments later, Anastasia came in. "You're here to rub last night in my face? Go ahead, get it over with. You won. You're the best. Your mom must be so proud of you now."
Actually, she isn't. She made sure to remind me that I only got the lead because you didn't show up.
For a moment, we just sat there quietly. I saw you on stage last night and you were amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anastasia got selected by a famous dancer right after the musical. After high school, I got into a great dance academy in New York and soon joined the ballet company. I reached fame and success quickly, and I was living my dream life, and Mom was finally proud. A year later, I went back home for some shows, and to my surprise, I bumped into Anastasia one day. She looked different, and I was shocked to learn that she'd given up on professional ballet.
I'll always love ballet, but I just couldn't take all that pressure. I'm not like Mom or you, so I left it and I started a dance studio for young kids.
She looked so much happier now, and I was happy for her. One night, as I was performing, I suddenly spotted a face in the front row that made my heart skip a beat. Seth! After the show, he was waiting outside my dressing room.
I'm a journalist now, and I was in town to cover a story. I had to come see your show. You were magical, Val, and I'm so proud of you.
That means a lot. Thanks.
Got time for coffee with an old friend?
I was so happy to see him that I said yes. We kept seeing each other for the next few weeks, and I realized I'd really missed having him in my life. But a few days later, I found out I was being sponsored to go on a world tour by my company. I would be an international star. I met Anastasia and told her the amazing news, but she sensed something was bothering me, and I told her everything about Seth.
You should totally date him.
But I'm about to leave for a world tour. I won't have time for him, and I can't have any distractions.
That's your mom talking, Val. Listen, you can have all the fame and money in the world, but what's the point if you have no one to share it with? Being successful doesn't mean you have to be alone.
Anastasia was right, and the next day I met Seth and told him everything. This time, I don't want to choose. I don't want to give up one dream for another, but I'm moving soon for my world tour. And
Val, I wouldn't dream of holding you back. I travel for work all the time, and I can move to Europe while you're there. We can make this work. I let you walk away from me before, and I don't want to do that again. I love you, Valerie.
I love you too, Seth.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle, but everyone calls me Gabby. But before I continue my story, click like and subscribe. I've been hearing the story of my birth from Mom ever since I can remember.
Oh, you were so lazy. You came out 3 weeks after my due date and you were almost 12 pounds. My arms would hurt after holding you for a minute.
You were worth the wait, Gabby. You were just the cutest baby ever, and you still are.
Dad adored me, and so did my older twin siblings. I'm sure Mom loved me too, but she had a funny way of showing it. Once, when I was 3, everyone was eating pizza for dinner, but Mom just kept popping boiled carrots in my mouth. I suddenly leapt onto the table and bit into her pizza slice. She pulled it away, but I clung onto it like a puppy.
What are you doing? Let Gabby have pizza. Come here, sweetie. I'll give you the biggest slice.
Mom looked mad.
She doesn't need more calories. You're turning my daughter into an elephant.
But I didn't care. I was eating pizza. Once on Halloween, I went trick-or-treating with my siblings and came home with my bag full. Everyone said I was so cute, and they gave me extra candy. But Mom snatched it from me.
That's going to make you fat. Just give them to me and leave.
I was really sad that she took it away, but Dad snuck me a few pieces every night. Growing up, Dad and I read lots of books together, and in the 1st grade, I started writing poetry. My teacher entered one of my poems in a school competition, and I won 2nd prize. Dad was so proud, he had it framed for his office. At Thanksgiving dinner, he asked me if I'd recite my poem for everyone, and I was happy to. As everyone clapped for me, grumpy Auntie Polly walked in.
Good God, child. You look like you're about to burst out of your clothes. You've gotten so fat!
That's the first time I saw Dad get really mad.
How dare you say that? She's just a child, and she's perfect.
With that, he picked me up and told my family that we were leaving. In the 5th grade, we were at the beach once, and I was going around happily in my new pink bathing suit. I went over to some girls my age and asked if I could make sandcastles with them, but one of them rudely pushed me away.
We don't play with fat girls. You're ugly.
I burst into tears and ran off, and Dad was furious.
I'm gonna tell those girls exactly what I think. Where are their parents?
Oh, can you stop creating drama everywhere? I told you not to buy her that ridiculous bathing suit, and she does need to lose weight. Of course people will make fun of her.
And that evening, Mom told me I was going on a diet.
Your sibling's 16th birthday is coming up in a few months, and they'll buy you an amazing dress. If you lose some weight, you'll feel so good about yourself.
Later that night, I snuck downstairs to the kitchen and started stuffing my face with crisps and cookies. I had to eat as much as I could before starting Mom's stupid diet. Mom took me to the nutritionist's office the next day, and I instantly disliked Dr. Christine.
Come on, Chubby. Get on the scale. Yes. You're really overweight. You need to lose at least 20 pounds.
Do you think we can manage this by September, Doctor?
It all depends on Gabrielle. But yes, it can be done.
Do you want to lose weight, honey? Do you want to be beautiful for the party?
I remembered the mean girl's words at the beach and said, yeah, I want to be beautiful. So, the nutritionist made a special diet for me, and we had to buy all these expensive products from her. I had to eat some special toasts with special cheese, and it tasted disgusting. As I was making faces at the dinner table, Dad ate some food from my plate and almost threw up.
Why are you making Gabby eat this horrible stuff? Just make her some healthy food. She doesn't need to eat rubbish.
No, Daddy, I want to eat this rubbish. I want to be pretty.
But you already are, sweetheart.
It's okay. It's only for a few months. Please.
Don't look at me. She wants to be skinny.
Dad looked kind of sad, but he didn't say anything. After that, I kept doing the awful diet, and I didn't lose an ounce. Not an inch. The day of the big party was approaching, and Mom waited until the very last minute to see if I'd lost some weight. Before she took me shopping, she asked the saleswoman to show us clothes that would look good on me.
Oh, I see what you mean. You want her to look skinny. I might just have the right dress. Why don't you try this, and this, and this?
I tried on all the clothes, and I hated everything. As I was taking off a white dress in the changing room, I overheard something that broke my heart.
How did the dress fit her?
Oh, not very well. That white dress makes the girl look like a small refrigerator. Short and square. I wish she had inherited my figure.
I burst into silent tears. That's what Mom really thought of me. We bought some stupid black dress, and on the day of the party, I held my breath and tucked my tummy in for all the pictures. I just felt ugly and miserable. Being fat didn't affect my ability to love, though. I was falling in love at school all the time, but I'd grown up too insecure and shy to ever ask anyone out, and, well, no one ever noticed me. In the 9th grade, I fell madly in love with James, this gorgeous boy who was 2 years older than me. He played basketball, and I'd watch him from a distance and write poems about him. One day at lunch, someone tapped me on the shoulder, and I almost fell off my seat when I saw it was James.
Hey, you dropped this paper in the hall. Did you write this poem yourself? It's really good.
I just stared at him like a dumb goldfish, and seconds later, a skinny girl took his arm and led him away. I crumpled up the paper and threw it away angrily. Of course, he had a girlfriend who looked like a freaking model. Just then, this annoying bully Aaron from my class sat next to me with a grin.
Ah, Chubby Gabby. You like James, don't you? I've seen how you stare at him every day.
I do not.
I don't care. Girl, you want to get noticed by someone like him? You should hang out with me. I'm like the most popular guy around. Come to a party at my place tonight. James will be there too, and I'll introduce you guys.
But he has a girlfriend.
Oh, that's not his girlfriend. Trust me, he's single.
That offer was too tempting to resist. So I went to the party that evening, and when I got there, the first thing I saw was James dancing with that girl. Aaron, I think those two are together. This is stupid. I'm just gonna go home.
Oh, poor dummy. You don't know the first thing about guys, do you? Give him something to be jealous about, like this.
And suddenly, Aaron pulled me in and kissed me. I immediately shoved him away.
What's wrong with you, Gabrielle? You just show up uninvited at my party, begging to kiss me. Does being fat make you needy and desperate for love?
I stared at him in horror as I felt everyone's eyes on me. You liar! I'd rather kiss a monkey's bud. I gave him a hard slap and then I ran away from there. But since Aaron was a popular jerk, he made sure I became known as the fat, desperate girl, and my self-esteem hit rock bottom. Suddenly, I just lost my appetite and stopped eating. Dad was worried and kept asking me what was wrong, but Mom was delighted when I got skinny.
Wow, Gabby, you look amazing. Want to go shopping?
No, I'm good, thanks.
But you're in those big clothes.
Fat clothes, you mean?
Why are you talking to me like that? What did I do to you?
Nothing, Mom. You're just perfect. When I went off to college, I finally made some friends there. Suddenly, I fit in the clothes I fit in with others. But then I discovered something. No one here cared about my looks. People were interested in my poetry and the things I had to say, not the way I was on the outside. For the first time, I felt I could breathe. I started relaxing, eating more, and having fun. When I went home for Christmas, I took my coat off and found Mom staring at me like a hawk.
Gabby, did you gain weight?
I don't know, Mom. I didn't check.
But it's such a shame that you're getting fat again, honey. You have to be careful.
So what if I get fat? Will I be ugly, useless, worthless?
What's wrong with you? Are you upset about something?
Mom, I'm mad at you. You made me feel my entire life that being fat is the worst thing in the world. That it's the only thing that defines you. But it's not.
I was only looking out for you. I want you to be healthy.
Are you sure? Because I was unhealthy and miserable when I got skinny, and you weren't bothered about that. The only thing you ever wanted for me was to be pretty, no matter what the cost. You've just never loved me the way I am.
That's not true. I care a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure you care, Mom. Just not in the way that's any good for me. I'm leaving.
Well, we're coming with you. I'd like to enjoy a family dinner for once.
I turned around to see my dad and siblings looking really angry at Mom. We all left without her, and we had an amazing Christmas dinner at a restaurant. As Dad dropped me off at college, he put his hands on my face and said,
I'm so proud of how smart and strong you are. And I'm glad you're realizing your own worth. You are and always will be perfect to me.
Time passed, and I gained and lost weight all the time. And even though my confidence was better, I still had a hard time believing that someone could love me just the way I was. But one day, someone tapped my shoulder at the supermarket.
Hey, Gabrielle, right?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
James from school, remember? I think I was your senior. I recognized you because you still have those beautiful eyes.
Oh my God, it was James, the James! We went out for coffee the same day and talked for hours over chocolate cake. I even shared the poems I was writing for my first book. It was perfect. And soon after, we started dating. Slowly, but surely, I was changing and fixing the damage. My mother still gives opinions about my body all the time, but she no longer affects me. I finally understood that her problem was about her own insecurities. Now I love myself just the way I am when I'm skinny and when I'm fat. Also, I have this wonderful man next to me who isn't shallow at all. He knows how to love unconditionally. After so much suffering, I now know I am beautiful no matter what.